There we go. Turning off fraps tricked it into loading. And here's the little 3D view of the town. You see it moves around. There's my town hall and the buildings around it. It got bigger since it would have been before. Will it just load right in? Okay, good. Alright, so this is my hero. Let's have a look at my hero. There we go. So I've got 9 sentinels and 8 crossbowmen. Reputation abilities. Now, as you proceed either towards tears or blood, you gain abilities. Martyr and such like that. So it's those 2 options you had during character creation, but you can actually proceed either way depending on how you go about it. It just shows you your original thing. Got no background story. Can I type a background story? I don't seem to be able to. Alright, here's my inventory. I have a dynasty weapon here from my pre-order. Let me just go ahead use that baby. What does it do? Eternal luck. Okay, I'm okay with that. Some magic stabs for that. Alright, now this is your skill screen. A little more complex than it used to be. You've got your heroic abilities, which are your faction ability, your heroic strike, specialization, and your reputation abilities. These are gained by doing good or evil things. Well, diplomatic or aggressive things usually. This is gained by levels, I presume. And these are set for you. You've got your magic abilities based on school. This is where you get your spells, your mind abilities from Paragon, Realm, Tactics, Warcries, and Warfare. So like I can get a bonus to my crossbowmen here, or in Realm I can get a gold production bonus, that sort of thing. We've got 1 point to spend, and oh, you find extra gold. Let us see. And some of these require blood or tears path, and you gain benefits from being on those paths for those powers, I believe. I don't think it excludes you from them so much as gives you benefits. All experience gained by the hero is increased by 25%. I'm going to go with that. Okay. So, first order of business in any of these games is to secure resources. Got a low threat Inferno group there. We just collect these resources around. It's usually a good idea to get level up. Excellent. To get as a lumberyard and a ore pit or stone quarry or whatever it's called in this instance. How do I open that? As soon as possible, because it will generate points daily as opposed to one instant gaining. Leave them. Okay, I gained tier points there for not pursuing that army. There we go. We'll see. There we go. I'm progressing along the tier. When I get to here, I get that power. You can zoom in and out. I think you can. Oh, I can click and drag them out. Map with middle mouse. That's good. What's that? Oh, that's an entrance to the dungeon realm. Don't really want to go down there yet. I should probably scout it to see if it's a threat. Alright, he's out of movement. As you can see, the second bar is movement. The first bar is mana. And you end turn. AI does their turn. Pretty standard for a turn-based game. Or any Here's a Might and Magic game. Threat severe. Okay, let's get back to my town. Build a new structure. I'd like to recruit these guys. That would be nice. Let's go ahead and get them before moving on. Recruit 7 of those, yes. Add to my army. Alright, where is the mine that I need? It looks kind of like it's over here. Trivial. I like that. They wish to join me. I wish to have them. Diplomat 1 achievement. Excellent. Some points towards my dynasty. And yes, there's the ore pit. Threat low. Good. Now this has the potential to turn into a very long video, so I should like to reduce this to battles when I find a good one. Maybe a siege. Leave them. Alright, I've got my ore pit. I've got my lumber mill, and they're fairly secure except for this. So we'll head back to town and the turn. And recruit these sisters, or yeah, sister. Those are healers, like nuns. Sister, get it? There we go. My army is becoming more relevant. Shall deal with these lot. Leave them. Let them flee. I always get experience with those unless I'm really desperate for money. Which I never think to look of. I always like, ooh, experience. Piece of an ancient Shrantiri moon disk. Minor artifact. I wonder what that does. Does that do anything? Ah, it maybe combines into something bigger. Stables. Trivial. Excellent. I like having... Oh. Attack. Okay, well, we'll get to show you battles now. Alright, this is the battle screen. It's made up of squares and units. This is the opposing force. Now, since this is a turn-based and kind of mathematical game, which saves you from doing the math, don't worry about that. It will actually, if you mouse over them, tell you the damage range of your units. For example, right-click on this. Each of these guys does a range of damage 33 to 67 for the 15 of them, so they do about, 2 to 4 damage each or so. And it'll tell you that 0 to 1 will die if you fire at that position. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Now, killing a unit in a stack is very important because that reduces the damage output of the stack, more so than just damaging them, because they won't actually reduce that damage. Now, this guy is taking cover, so he's protected in range because of that piece of cover he's behind. I've got a heal as my special power, I believe, for the sisters. Alright, and what does Guardian Angel do? Need to actually read it. Target stack becomes impervious to harm for 1 turn. Okay. Well, we're not going to worry about that. So she could heal. Instead, she's going to wait. I'm going to use my attack with my hero. There we go. Killed one of them. Always nice. And my swordsman will go, or spearman will go stab these guys. Pow! Excellent. They get retaliation. Whenever you attack opponent in melee, they get a retaliation strike, unless 1, your unit prevents retaliation from their melee attacks. 2, they are crowd controlled somehow. Or 3, they don't get retaliations. That would be in special abilities. Like, if I look at her abilities, she gets to heal, and she's a living creature, so she's subject to effects as is, unlike undead, who aren't subject to things that affect living creatures. Alright, so we will stand in front of my archers with her. I don't really want to charge them with the sisters. Ooh, lost a sister there. Never good. She gets the retaliation strike, kills one of them. Oh, and a second strike. This person gets 2 strike ability somewhere in here. Shielded assault may attack a second time. There you go. Good Getting a little lag, but that's traps, so don't worry about that. Ooh, lost another. Alright, go finish off this stack. It's actually an upgraded form of these guys, who the Crushers get the 2 attacks, the Mauler does not. Go ahead and use my well, I will use my hero's attack before I forget. Now I will use my heal. Resurrecting one of them. Always good. Kill two, kill two. Oh, no, just one. It's unfortunate. It's extra damage coming in. Stop hitting the sisters. Jerk. Wait. Heal. Try and get that resurrection in before the end of battle. Go ahead and just secure the kill there. Excellent. Now that was a very, very simple battle. Basic units against basic units, not a whole lot of variety, no opposing hero. No spellcasting on my hero or their hero, which also comes into effect. Hey, gain some spellcasting ability from that level. And access to the stables, which lets me move further in a turn. Alright, well, this is Might and Magic Heroes 6. Reduced number of faction, reduced number of resources. This may upset some older Heroes of Might and Magic players. For me, I miss some of the older factions, but it's not that huge a deal to me. The quality of the game, it still has a little exploration for it, but it seems to be a solid successor to the Heroes franchise, and it just seems to be missing some things, though. It's the lack of factions is an issue. Uplay is an issue if you find issue with the DRM. Otherwise, it seems to play like a Heroes of Might and Magic game. With the reduced resources and reduced factions, kind of simplified a little bit, but the combat is still just as complex as it has been in the past. So, all things said, it's a pretty good game. I like it. I will continue to play it. See how the campaign goes. I won't actually speak towards the story in the campaign. I've played the tutorial back in the beta. It seemed to be okay. The opening cinematic was pretty good and kind of brought me into the story. I don't remember that from the beta. It may not have been in there, or I may have just forgotten. So it seems like there's some potential for the story in the campaign. Now you see I have 50 Dynasty Steals now. So I can see, so I could unlock heroes. Or unlock heroes. That's all I can afford right now is heroes. Well, I'll hold off, try and get some items. And you get the Dynasty bonus in your games that allow that. Alright everyone, this has been FilibusterFox taking a look at Might and Magic Heroes 6, new release, available on Steam. I'll put the link in the information on the video. Stay tuned, later this week is coming up for the rest of the Tower Defense week, as well as the Play with FF Day starting tomorrow at 7 Central Time. I'll be posting a video tomorrow morning, I suppose, that will go into more detail about the Play with FF Day for the 100 subscriber celebration. Alright everyone, have a great day, and I will see you next time.